it's right here.
What's your least favorite character to voice?
Least favorite character. I don't know. Least favorite. I think maybe my least favorite character to voice was this kid in yellow. Like that was his name, Kid in Yellow. And it was in Oh My Goddess, the movie Part 2 or something. And it was boring. I played him and then like some random Walla characters. And Walla is like, you know, the characters in the background. You know, if like you're in a school, like there's whatever your main characters and there's kids walking around in the back. Walla, with all actors, is, you know, the people in the back. And usually like the first time I did it was for that, and then like there's people in the street walking and like school kids or whatever. And so there's like a group of people, you know, and a lot of people that I didn't know. It was like my first time to do Walla. And I'm in there, and then I know that I'm just supposed to start ad-libbing stuff or like talking to some of the other people and stuff. So it's like, you know, the beats start going, and then people who are talking to each other, hey, let's go ride the bus, or whatever. And then I was like, you know, I look over to someone, you know, because I'm trying to like make eye contact so that I'm like, so we're going to talk, right? I'm like, hey, so let's go grab some lunch. And then they start talking about some other stuff. And I'm like, all right, I'll go get some. I'll see you guys later. I'm really pathetic. But that's like, that was it. And they're like, that's great. Okay, let's go to the next scene. I'm like, huh? Okay, that was really good. So anyhow, that was the worst session, I guess. Well, not the worst session, but worst session.
I'm with him. I don't like doing overt amounts of Walla. If you've got a smaller role in a show, a lot of times they'll fill the end of your session up with Walla, like kids in a schoolyard or whatever. And sometimes it's fine if it's just like 30 seconds, like, hey, you know, where are we going? What are we going to do after school? Blah, blah. But then sometimes they're like, okay, it's 2 minutes long, record. And you're like, I didn't do my homework. I don't like that girl. She's, I don't know, I don't know, I had a nightmare. Like, you don't know what to say. Like, sometimes it's 9 in the morning. You're like, just talk. Or, you know, you're a camera technician. Minute and a half, go. You're like, somebody get those cables over here. Sometimes. But my least favorite character to voice is actually my favorite character to watch, and it's Negi from Negima. Because it hurts my throat to make that sound. It's not every day that a guy almost 40 is asked to play a 9-year-old British school teacher. So, like, you know, it's what, you know what, I can try it, but at a convention, I warm up for an hour before I record Negi. So at a convention, it sounds like Negi after he's been partying like Amy Winehouse. It doesn't really sound like cute, innocent Negi. It's Negi after a bender. So, I can say, if I came, I thought you were sticking your butt on stage. Look, they really did shake her booty on stage last night. But it's a voice that's so hard for me that in between takes, I stay in character because it's a voice that's so out of the normal for my real voice that it's hard jumping back and forth. So, like, now I'm working with a new director that before she lets me take a break, I have to tell a filthy, filthy joke in Negi's voice. And so it's making me like him a little more as the days go by. But it's also the reason I like watching him so much, because he sounds nothing like me. So, like, I can be like, aw, he's so cute. Oh, it's me. And I totally forget that it's me, because it sounds nothing like me at all. So I can enjoy watching it. Like, when I watch Beth, it just sounds like me. So I'm like, ugh. Like, anytime Koyuki's on screen, I freak out. But with Negi, it sounds nothing like me. What about you, Laura Bailey?
Thanks for asking, guys. My least favorite character to voice is one I've already mentioned, which is Dende. This is total puss. And we went back, and so I told you I was originally cast to replace the girl, and then she came back and replaced me, and then she went away again. I don't know where she went. And so now we're doing all these, you know, re-releasing of Dragon Ball Z in the early episodes to, like, match the voices that were there in the later episodes. So I have to go back and record Dende, and I hate him. I hate every part of him with my being. He is the worst wuss ever, and all he does all the time for like, I'll have like a 4-hour recording session, and all I do is, I hate it. Oh my gosh, it's only. Yeah, no, he's a total suck.
I like playing with the kids.
I don't like saying, it's like, if you don't ever do anything, all you do is like call for other people and like whine. I hate doing that.
I like it because I'm not like that in real life. I always play like on Trinity Blood. I play the crybaby folk, and I think he like spends the whole episode crying in the hallway. And Mike McFarlane will always go like, "Wow, that sounds like a real man." I get finished with the line. I'm like, I'm gonna have to go hit somebody after I leave. Laura, you pick somebody.
Okay, how about you with the little hand? What's our favorite Pokemon? That's cute. You guys are gonna kill me, but I don't know that many. But I do like Jigglypuff. I think its power is totally lame, but it's really cute.
You totally took mine.
Oh, did I?
I like Jigglypuff because Jigglypuff has the dumbest name of any character ever. And Wigglytuff is even funnier. We're not asking you. At Animation, actually when I was just going as a fan, this is way before I worked in the industry, Rachel Lillis, the voice of Jigglypuff, was there. And this is when I was a dub hater and kind of a little, like, brat in the back of the room, and she doesn't like singing that song. And we kept saying, "Sing the Jigglypuff song! Sing the Jigglypuff song!" And finally, by the end of the day, I was like, if I was so we got to go sing it.
That's a great question. I don't watch it. The only one I know is Pikachu. So I choose you, Pikachu. I don't like shock some people.